this strong player from the Himalayan Tars, Pushpa, and of course Bhavna will be there, Champa will be there to stop the Aravali arrows. Let's see what happens as Kalidas gives the go-ahead for the first raid, and Nidhi Sharma, as expected, will start.
Sharma coming in to open the raiding for them altogether. Previous game saw Charu come, but Nidhi knows this game the stakes are a lot higher and she needs to attack from the very beginning. And how she attacks against this side, the Himalayan Tars, who are also soaring with confidence, will be interesting to see. She decides to take it slow, and I think will pave way for
Push is also Kavita Thakur. I'll tell you that. Kavita Thakur is the elder sister of Jyoti Thakur. We will keep speaking about that because Jyoti is injured, as Pushpa mentioned to us in the pre-show. As running Antach gets the cover, and that's the first point. As Shushma cannot go back in time. Pushpa strikes. First raid. They don't want to leave Himachal Pradesh and come out. Like, say, for example, Pushpa has got a lot of offers, say, from the Railways Department. Ankle hold! Oh, this is a sweep! This is a sweep away. Multiple points. It's going to be a super raid for sure. How many? Kalidas is counting players. He's saying 4. He's saying 4. Yeah, Aravali arrows will accept that. Yeah, no, 3 points, is it? Yeah, no, 4 points. It's a 4-point super duper raid from superstar.
Bonus plus 4 points.
Oh,
yes,
bonus also.
Just number 1, 12,
My God.
3 out.
5-pointer raid. Kalidas takes his time to
the
mention
times
jersey
we
numbers.
get to see all 5 fingers. Yeah, the time we get to see all 5 fingers go up is usually when 2 of them.
Big coach there because she's got the Dronacharya award, and she's Kavita from Tamil Nadu. There she was just wearing that, I think the maroon color top and sitting there just for indication to know who Kavita is. Diving ankle hold, all out, that's it. Champa gets her first tackle point. And Ryan, I'll tell you what, she still goes out to play and competes in wrestling matches. Champa, that left corner, look at that. Strong diving ankle hold. She hails from a left of our screen. She is the president of the Throwball Association in Rajasthan. And to her left, it is Kavita there, the big Dronacharya award winner. And yeah, first coach for Pushpa, Mr. Inder Thakur. And also nice little guidance that has been given from Mr. Meher Singh as well, to know what are the jobs that are available, how you go out there and you know, make sure you get. Yeah, please go on.
Yeah, no, I was saying, like many athletes, you know, it's often likely to be one of your parents, and for me it was my dad, who is a basketball player. Of course, he didn't coach me basketball first, but it was that bit of cricket there, and wow, look at this escape. Very nicely done, and you can see the disappointment of the manager's face. She knows it should have been a tackle point there for the arrows here, Naveen.
Yeah, correct. She had to go in the chain, isn't it? First, she broke the chain. He would have said, "Pokal bana ke rakhna zaruri hai." Because I'll tell you what, Pushpa is a big fan of Akshay Kumar. She really adores him. But nice escape. You go for the ankle, she will press the shoulders down and she will backtrack herself and gets into the midline as well. Beautiful escape. And also, she idolizes Anup Kumar, Pushpa. She wants to be one of the great captains, and she was having how the team building activities might also help herself in becoming a good captain going ahead. Nice kick, very nice kick. Kiran was just out of place. Left in is not a place. Prachi Beniwal. She will, no doubt. And I'll tell you what, she and Bhavna are very close friends. And however fiery she is on the kabaddi mat, it might come across as she's a bit arrogant. She's a bit not so approachable. But Prachi Beniwal approaches another raid point with a kick. And another time she's attacked. Bhavna actually likes the dialogue of "Main flower nahi fire hoon," which has always been associated with Pushpa, because she says that is the fact. That is the fact. And every time, you know, when Pushpa gets really angry and aggressive, it is Bhavna who actually goes ahead and pacifies her. Such a nice combination, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that story, entirely, it's so, applicable all throughout, when you think of always that fierce personality, there's always that friend who comes and makes things okay, and here, as the Aravali Arrows Raider tried to make things okay by getting that point going, the Tars have read her in this instance and they've gotten the better of her.
The girl who actually pacifies Pushpa now comes in and says, Prachi Beniwal, thank you, go back. Through the raider and pushed the raider away outside the lobbies. Wonderful. Manpreet goes for the ankle. Pushpa needs to really kick away and go for it. No, the turn of the raider. And Pushpa gives off
Super tackle.
and says it's a super tackle. I said, I've given up already, my friend. Leave me. Yeah, because generally we've seen this Pushpa getting tackled in the super tackles. Even against, I think, the Palani Tuskers. Yesterday, I think Pushpa was tackled once or twice. That's definitely a Kamal moment, Ryan. And the reaction from Pushpa, watch that. Now watch that. Just keep rolling. Just keep rolling. Rolling. There.
Being sent out by the Himalayan Tars. As Bhavna now, she's got the momentum in terms of scoring points. That's why she comes in. Will look to get a touch point. But these two defenders, they did a good job in the previous instance getting that super tackle. They will try to do the same now. It's the last raid in the first half. And the Himalayan Tars, looks like Bhavna will just slow it down. And it will be a 10-point lead for them as we head into the first half here, Naveen.
You said, 4 tackles, 100% tackle success rate. Fabulous. And Bhavna's mother always is worried, has not fired. And where is Renu Deshwal? I will ask. Himalayan Tars had won the toss, remember? So they will start to attack. And we will see Renu Deshwal coming in probably next. It's a super tackle situation. Gyanu will still try to escape. Manpreet will try to go across if she gets an angle. Oh! Error from Gyanu. Finally, Pushpa says, I've got you.
1 point. Himalayan Tars.
I don't think Pushpa
Saying, I am ready. Get me in. Where is the bench? Let's look at the bench of Aravali Arrows quickly first. Nice turn towards the lobby, and Nidhi Sharma
1 point.
finally gets the better of Bhavna.
Jersey number 11. Out.
There is Renu Deshwal. Definitely won't. Come on. They're not learning from their mistakes. Once again, Rajni leaves the chain of Rakhi Thawa. Similar situation, Ryan, if you remember what happened in the first half. There is no chain tackle. They let go the chain. They create a path through. And I'll tell you what, right here in Jaipur, there are small little gullies where you can actually drive your car through. Doesn't matter if there is another car coming right ahead of you or right opposite to you. Don't matter about that, as Nidhi has been again tackled. So that is what the defense of Aravali Arrows are doing. That's not looking good. That's really not looking good.
Yeah, I think
Himalayan Tars.
the way they are, it would just be too difficult for the Aravali Arrows because the Tars defense has also done a good job time and again. Apart from Bhavna also, they've gotten the points wherever needed. They've not allowed the Raiders to settle in too much, nor they have done too many errors like the Aravali Arrows players have. So I think Himalayan Tars are playing very strategic and they are calm and composed. And I think what the coach said, I take my words back. Calm and composed with
Bhavna knows she committed that error. Like she was trying to learn that car driving skill that she was talking about. And just went into the lobby without a touch. Sushma claims a point on Kiran. Kiran is denying it. And Kalidas doesn't agree to Kiran. They have the review, they can. The eyes. It is Solon there for Pushpa. But Renu Deshwal coming in. Is it two-wheel drive? Has the bus left the station? Prachi Beniwal need to stop the bus first and get onto that. When she was involved in the tackle with Bhavna, she got her eyes a little swollen with that collision with Bhavna there. Nidhi Sharma out of 10 raids. This is just her second touch point. I think
wherein their raiding points have not come through in a good flow because we see her getting at least 10 points across the last couple of matches that made a very big difference on how they came through. As you look at Pushpa, last 5 raids, 4 points for her in that, and she's just instrumental in time and again. We will get to see her hit that 100 mark soon if she plays tomorrow, and if she continues to score like this with 4 minutes remaining, she might hit it today as well.
Yeah, she was on 80 already, and before this match she was on 80, and now it is what, 14 points in this. Fabulous. 94, so 80 plus 40. And I'm able to realize what Pushpa is trying to do. She's trying to slow the game down, which is a good strategy. A lot of steam that has been burnt away today in the morning, and now a little swelling on the right eye. So yeah, the body will be aching for pain, but that doesn't show it. That doesn't show it at all.
1 point.
Wow,
Himalayan
what an
Stars.
escape. Renu Deshwal had to
Out.
raid, and because she did not raid, she wanted to contribute to the defense.
Wait.
And look at the escape.
Yeah, you have to.
Khelo India Youth Games is what her major contributions are. Dimple from the right cover comes across and blocks the raider.
Himalayan
And I'll tell you
Stars.
what, Dimple Gasta, that's what her surname is, Dimpy. And because she stays in the mountains, Ryan, we always plan our holidays to go to Shimla to, come in for a super tackle. But I'll tell you something, Ryan. Sarfaraz Khan's story, just that one story was so much blown out of proportion. Just imagine if something had to be happening to us. As the match is concluded here, Himalayan Stars make it to the finals and become our second